Hey guys, it's To Be Entertained, and you know the vibes, and here we are with another episode with Jay.
Yeah, good evening, family. My name is Jay. I'm a recovering addict, and I'm here today to talk about drug addiction, recovery, and just talking about things in life, about life.
If you don't mind, if you could kind of just give us like the recap of like the rock bottom that you had to deal with, and then kind of like the mindset that you had to, you know, that you had like you're going into the program.
Yeah, well, my rock bottom, is well, everyone has a different rock bottom, but my rock bottom, it came after I lost my mom a few years back, and I just gave up on life. I just I was homeless. I was living in the street. I was just using drugs like crazy. I didn't think about nothing but getting high because I had a lot of pain, and I thought that was a way to take away the pain, to just use drugs. But yeah, the rock bottom for me, it was like I exhausted everything. I lost my family, I lost my friends, I lost everything, my children, all that, and by me being out in the street and, living that drug life, doing all types of things to just obtain my drug habit, I was doing a lot of crazy stuff, man. I did a lot of stuff, and that took me to a stage in life where it wasn't nowhere else to turn. But I thought that drugs was going to be the solution to all my problems. But I messed around and I got locked up, and I look at that. It was a curse, but it was a blessing in disguise, because I don't think that if I didn't get arrested, I probably wouldn't have never cleaned my life up, because I didn't know how to stop using drugs. But that was my rock bottom, man. Just being out there homeless, didn't have nothing, no money, no nothing, just out there at the mercy of the streets and other people. But yeah, once I got arrested, and that's when things started to turn around. And I used that as a stepping stone. Because each and every man and woman has the ability to think, and has the ability to do. So I just needed some direction back in my life. So yeah, by me hitting rock bottom, I was able to turn my life back around by going to a treatment center and just using the tools that they gave me in there, and it's been good.
How are the withdrawals like?
Oh man, the withdrawals, and see that right there, those withdrawals, that's the thing that really keeps me from not. It keeps me from. I don't want to use drugs no more because of the withdrawals. Because those withdrawals, I don't know, like I never knew the feeling of dying in pain, but like people equate that. Withdrawals is like near death, because like your body is aching, you can't sleep, you're uncomfortable all the time. It's just one of those things that you it's, the feeling is indescribable, man, because like that is it's so, oh man, you don't want to go through that. That's why I'm here today, to hopefully I can deter people from using, because man, you do not want to get that opioid addiction, and then you got to go through those withdrawals when you can't get it, because that is one of the worst feelings in the world, man. I don't think that there's nothing that's equivalent to that pain, and you'll do anything to relieve that pain. When I say anything, you will do anything to relieve the pain of that withdrawal. So to my brothers and sisters that's out there, and you know you thinking about getting on opioids, don't do it. It's the wrong turn. Trust me.
So you feel like the program has helped you thus far?
Oh, certainly, man. That program, the program that I was in, it was. I think that if not the best one here in the state, it's one of the best because in that program they helped restore me back to sanity, man. They restored my life. They helped me put my life back together again. It was a painful process, and but I couldn't have did it alone. I could not have done. I could not have did that alone. So, you know, that the recovery process that I went through in treatment was much needed, and I'm grateful and thankful to my high power, man, that I went through that process.
How was day one getting out of the program?
Oh man, day one of getting out of that program, man, you know, that feeling, that feeling right there, that feeling was so serene, you know, because, you know, I had to constantly think to myself, like, I cannot go back out there and forget about all that I've went through in that 6 month period. So that day was like it was like you know when you're a little kid and it's Christmas time and you know you're looking forward to all your toys and you know you're just happy. But that's how I felt when I came out of that place. It was like a kid on Christmas time, you know, just looking for gifts and just happy, man. And yeah, but my mind stayed focused on remembering what I went through in that treatment center. But that was a good feeling to be reunited with my family, and you know, it was a funny feeling though because it was different because I here's a man that's been drinking and drugging for over 30 years. So you know, it was like it was funny, but it was good.
Yeah. So what do you do to keep yourself busy now after the program?
Okay, like well, my main thing I do, I pray a lot. You know, spirituality is the thing that works for me. You know, if it wasn't for my higher power, I couldn't do this. You know, so I'm constantly going to NA. I do like 2 NA meetings a day. I'm involved with an IOP program. I do that 3 days out the week. I'm on random urinalysis. I take about 3 or 4 urines a week. Yeah, so you know, it's about credibility with me. So yeah, you know, I just stay credible and accountable. I go to these meetings. I have a sponsor. I talk to my sponsor. You know, because recovery is about doing it with others. You know, so yeah, by me interacting with other people, it helps keep me in sobriety.
And last but not least, we have our final question. How do you stay sober now?
Well, I stay sober because I use the most valuable tools, and that is people, places, and things. I try not to go around the people that I know that use. Um, you know, I don't go in those places where I know people are at doing what I know I can't do, and I don't pick up. You know, that's the main thing. Don't pick up. That's what keeps me clean. I don't pick up because if I pick up, it's over. So it's simple. You know, don't pick up. That's what I do.
And there you have it. You know, it's been like a real pleasure speaking with you, Jay. And here we are, and you know who we are. It's to be entertained, and you know the vibes.